Crafty babes, it's Andrea. I have never hidden the fact that I'm not very experienced in the scriptures. I find myself lost sometimes, and I don't have the knowledge of verses that I'd like to. And I never really considered a scripture writing challenge as a way to teach myself how to learn scripture until very recently, but it makes so much sense. I found a scripture writing challenge, and it's daily, and I will link it in the description of this video, but it's really great actually. And I've actually gone between a few different months because the one that I started with became a little bit repetitive, and I was just feeling like I was writing the same things kind of over and over. So I found another one from the same blog, just from like about a year previous. Just happened to have a theme that really resonated with me at the time. So here is how I've decided to write my scripture. I've got this agenda planner from Illustrated Faith and dayspring.com. It's perfect, and I hadn't had a chance to use it for anything else because I don't plan out things other than in my planner, and this book is so beautiful and it's just sitting here. So I thought, let me take a look inside, and realize it had a section for each day, and I thought to myself how perfect that would be to just write a scripture a day. And so I went to August 1st, which is when I started the scripture challenge, and I just started writing, and I wrote and wrote and wrote. And then, as you can see on day 4, it was already becoming very repetitive for me. So I just took a portion of the verse and wrote something a little larger, and then kind of summarized certain things based on how much space I had. And then, well, August 1st, because it falls still within the same week as July, they just put it in July. And so August, I come over here, and each month has a different color theme up here. So I'm kind of trying to play in that space of color and just not doing over decorating. I'm really keeping it very simple, using one pen and maybe highlighting it with a different pen. I'm keeping it super simple so that I'm just focusing on the words and I don't have to think so much about decorating. And the other thing that keeps it super consistent and simple is that I'm writing the verse in the same place every day. And whether I'm writing it on a washi or writing it just right next to the day, I'm keeping that super consistent. So far, this is where I'm at. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday, so either tonight or tomorrow morning I'll come in and fill in these last 4. But I don't necessarily get to do it every single day, but I am working on filling in every single day. And sometimes I just get a little behind. But can you imagine what this is going to be like when we get through the year? And this is an 18-month planner. And look at all these really fun colors. I just feel like this can be my thing for memorizing and learning scripture. So I'm going to give you a link when, obviously, you can grab it anytime during this video. I'll link you to the agenda planner from Dayspring, as well as the scripture challenges, at least the blog where the scripture challenges can be found, because I've really liked the challenge from July of 2016. And the best part about doing a verse a day is that it's totally inspired new Bible entries. It totally allows me to focus on certain messages that I would have never come across or learned by just reading. So I think I found my tool. Now, let's see if I can keep it up all month. And obviously the bigger goal will be to fill it up, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself, one day at a time. But I'm flexible, and thankfully so is God, and He loves that we're just being here and learning any way that's good for us. So if writing isn't your thing, maybe you love to read and that's how you get your knowledge. But me, reading, it just goes in one eye and out the other, and that is all she wrote. So writing for me helps me remember, helps me learn, and I'm just really excited to be sharing. So if you have questions, let me know. There's a corresponding blog post in this description as well, so that you can see some photos, some stills of the stuff that I've already done. And that is it. I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.